Made in Hollywood.
A group of royal teenagers struggling with finding their purpose in the world suddenly discover a destiny they could never have imagined in Secret Society of Second-Born Royals.
Hi, my name's Peyton Elizabeth Lee. You're watching Made in Hollywood, and this is a scene from our new movie, The Secret Society of Second-Born Royals, coming to Disney+.
People call me a princess. But behind the palace gates, and in the shadow of my sister, the soon-to-be queen, it was me, the second-born, who was chosen to protect our kingdom.
We'll start with you, Peyton. Tell me what your superpower is.
Yeah, so Sam's superpower is that she has super senses. So all of her 5 senses are heightened.
My power is borrowing other people's powers, which means when I touch them or make physical contact, I'm able to kind of borrow their power temporarily.
Roxana not only is a princess, but she's also a social media influencer, which is ironic because her superpower is invisibility.
My character, Mateo, his power is the ability to control insects.
My superpower is mind control, really trying to understand how to use that and use that for, the right reasons.
Good morning, class. We are going to have fun this summer as members of the Secret Society of Second-Born Royals. You guys have superpowers.
We're superheroes?
And Noah, unfortunately, sadly, you don't have any superpowers, but you are the greatest best friend.
Real life powers.
I am, and shouldn't that be a superpower by itself? Being a great best friend and being loyal. And then also on top of that, we're in a band together. I mean, who wants superpowers when you're in a band with Sam and you can be an awesome best friend? Not me.
That's what I'm saying.
There's a special gene exclusive to second-borns of royal bloodlines.
The movie is like Avengers meets Kingsman. I'd say that's a very good comparison. But you're seeing it through the teenage lens.
A gene that gives some of us extraordinary abilities. Your abilities are unique to you alone.
What attracted you to this project?
I love that it was like this cool coming-of-age story about a 15-year-old girl trying to figure out her place in the world.
This test is designed to help sharpen your super senses.
Does that involve push-ups? I have a doctor's note for that.
Oh, yeah, you're definitely not gonna like it.
I really love that especially during this time that we're in now, we see a nice diversity in the cast.
Yeah, I mean, that was the goal long before this time. But really, my goal has been to tell stories or show worlds where it mirrors the world I grew up in and the world I want to see.
It's very, very powerful to see because you see these teenagers coming in, not fully accepting themselves, wanting to accept themselves, just like any teenagers do. But then, as you see throughout the movie, they're able to really grow into themselves and accept who they are.
The diversity in the cast, it's subtle, it's seen as a norm, which I think is really important. No matter who you are, what background you're from, it's important to stand as a united front because we're all people and we should all love each other.
For thousands of years, second-borns like you have protected our kingdoms from threats. He wants the throne.
I think this is a great movie that families can watch together because I think there's a lot of things in the movie that can open up discussions. There's some nice themes.
So I think, it's always been really important for me to find projects that are not only, fun and entertaining, but also have a deeper message.
There's teamwork, which is a really big one. I think it's probably the biggest of all because the characters come in really wanting to work on their own and be individual. But then as they start training and learning together, they see that when you work as a team, you can accomplish anything that you set your mind to.
Where the fairy tale ends is where our story begins.